Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and I am here with episode 5 of Assassin's Creed Unity. In the previous episode, we made our way through the Palais de Justice borough of the city region, the Ile de la Cité, and just picking up a viewpoint and I think a couple of newspapers. We completed the second memory of Sequence 2, which was Reborn, which had us basically going into the the Sainte-Chapelle, into the assassin hideout, where we completed the necessary trials to become an assassin. We did so as well in the present day after having a look at the Phoenix project, which was only exclusive to assassins. We came back out to the Palais de Justice and we cleared up a few collectibles up to about halfway through, and I also noticed that all of but one of the companion missions also completed, which was very strange. Now, as expected, I looked it up and nobody has said anything about these, so it's clearly something that not many people have experienced. But you might have noticed that the Nomad chests have disappeared. Basically what I did with that is that I signed into Unity with the uCloud offline and they disappeared, and then I loaded it back in online and they were still gone. So that helps. So if I can't open them, at least they're off the map, so that's a step up. But yeah, I'm not really sure what happened with the companion missions, but they're pretty easy anyway. They probably didn't take really more than a minute. They're just very basic objectives, like there is assassinate your target, literally start it up, assassinate the target, end of memory. Other ones are like protect a person. It was never really that unique. They were basically used to accompany the companion app. But yeah, anyway, so I think the plan is for today we are going to try and work more on the Palais de Justice region. I'm going to try and clear up everything that's in this area. So all 7 chests, 2 cockades, apparently 4 Paris stories, but I think there'll probably be more than that, and the 1 Nostradamus Enigma. So we'll get all that done. I went to Pontchange, or Change, I don't know. But basically, just because it's a database entry, so that's where I thought it would start off. I think this is the only other newspaper to pick up for this sequence. So Le Patriote, 1791. So I'm going to make sure we get that before we have another year jump. There we go. Okay, so this should be our first murder mystery. I just want to check. Yeah, okay. So we might just sort of work at the top quarter and then start working at the second quarter. The reason that I was iffy about the Paris stories is because I don't know what really qualifies it. It's definitely not where it starts, because sometimes, say, if this Paris story spends the majority of the time in, say, the city borough, then this is where the Paris story will complete. It'll update this marker rather than this one, so it's very weird. But yeah, anyway, so we'll start up with Eugene Francois Vidocq, a guide for bringing forth justice. Alright. Let's head on in.
That's 3 times this month.
I gotta eat. You gotta feed me. Works out.
Shut it. What do you want?
A lot of crime going on. Need help?
I've got things well under control, thank you very much.
What about all the murders you never solved?
I said shut it, Vidocq.
Think about it. He solves them. You get the credit.
Tell you what. Solve a murder, I'll give you a weapon out of the bin. Meanwhile, I have more important things to do.
Hey! I know the streets. I can help you out.
Why would you?
Because that stinking stupid pig of a police minister doesn't have the stinking stupid sense to do anything that might give even a grifter like me hope that someday, this city might not be a shitty place to live. And because I'm bored out of my bloody mind!
Oh, for the love of God, Vidocq, shush!
Okay. Murder foretold. Solve the murder in the monastery. Okay, a guide for bringing forth justice. Just wait for the database entry to disappear. If you want to solve crimes, you can't just wander in and throw the first suspicious person you meet into jail. Well, you can, but you'll almost always get the wrong person. Look, you're going to have to get serious and have a comprehensive system to sort out who did it, why, and how. I'm going to make it easy for you and list the basics right here. Read those over, then go out and nab the murderer. Everything you discover will be kept in the case file. Look there to review what you've learned. Examine all clues and speak to all witnesses. Use your eyes and ears. Some clues will lead you to new places. Don't be lazy. Go there and look for more clues. Review your case file. Use your head. Which suspect has the ability, means, and motive. When you know that only one suspect could have done the crime, return to the murderer and accuse them. Eugene Vidal.
Something kind of creepy about monks. Closed up like that in a big building. Sometimes that's hard on people. Better check out the monastery here on the island, though.
Okay. I can do that. So that is 291. Away. So we'll get to this Enigma soon enough. But I think this first one, basically, it just walks you through like quite easily. Like there's not really much room for error. We'll get to all these chests as we going through. I'll just try and focus on one thing at a time. Right, if everyone could get out of my way, that'd help. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What do you? Get out of it. I'm solving a murder. There's been a murder. But yeah, those crowd events, you'll see them pop up all over, you know, so many times. Most of them, they'll just give you assassin points, I think, or something, or a bit of money. But there's not really much reward other than that. Although I think if you complete 150, you do unlock something. I can't quite remember what it is though off the top of my head. But yeah, so obviously this murder mystery has taken us into the city, which I think, hang on, if I remember right, yeah, you can see it's not actually got a murder mystery marked in the bottom corner, but there's two in here, which makes me think that the murder foretold that we're currently doing is going to be one of them. So you see what I mean? It's very weird. You'd expect it's just wherever it starts would be where you get the credit for it, but it's fine. Basically, as long as everything in that particular borough is completed, then I'll consider that done. How do I... Doesn't appear to be an entrance. Oh, okay. Never mind. Front door is usually a good idea. Oh dear. Examine the body. A dead monk, Friar Jean, strangled with a strand of rosary beads. Jesus Christ. He appears to have fallen from his chair while writing at his desk. Okay. So now we have to find all the clues. Talk to this person.
Lord, Friar Stanislas, Bernard, and even the respected Friar Benoit, and then Friar Jean, all dead. It passeth all understanding. 3 monks survive, praise God, but I dare not think. Is it possible that the murderer is one of them? Bah, ridiculous. Which of them would be capable of such an atrocity?
Well, that's what we're here to find out. So we've got 13 clues. So I believe we activate Eagle Vision. Yeah, this is how we can see them. Body of Friar Bernard, an older monk lying dead in his bed. His features are sallow and his face is ashen grey. Oh dear. The clues aren't necessarily that hard to find, it's just sometimes the accuser can be a bit less obvious. Body of Friar Stanislas. That's the same description. Okay, we got a chest here. Property of Friar Jean. Personal effects. Also at the bottom of the chest, a single page torn from a book. The 7 branches will be reduced to 3. The elder ones surprised by death. The 2 seduced to fratricide. The conspirators will die as they sleep. Nostradamus. Oh, interesting. Body of Friar Benoit. Yeah, same as before. We've got crumpled paper down here. Clenched in the monk's dead fist is a crumpled bit of paper, apparently torn from a diary. It reads, "Guilty, I have poisoned them. He claimed it was God's will that I do so because of the prediction, but I cannot escape my guilt. I am a murderer. I must confess everything right this minute before this note is unfinished." Okay, so you've just got this chest up here now. Property of Freya Honor. Personal effects of note is an enormous book filled with intriguing quatrains, the prophecies of Nostradamus. Nostradamus again. Just stuff this bloke down here. Hello.
That's the death of the elder monks. Friar Jean served them wine, and they immediately became very tired. They went to bed and couldn't be roused. I ran to the doctor. When I came back, what did I find? They were all dead. And there's Friar Jean, strangled at his desk.
Ooh. Seems Friar Jean is not exactly Captain Innocent himself. Okay, got this block over here. Hello.
Saw a monk right over there, starting a fire he was. A fire, here in the vineyard. Well, I yelled at him to get on out of there, and he ran off.
Okay. I saw something lighting up over here. Partially burnt diary. He poisoned the cask of wine, but I served it. If he knew that I am about to confess, he would not hesitate to murder me himself. Oh, curse the day the predictions of Nostradamus ever came into Honor's possession. He is quite mad, and he has driven me to madness, but I am... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, bollocks. I think the controller got stuck. Oh, it's an old controller. Never mind. Okay, so we've got another guy over here. You... Oh no?
I am very worried
No.
about Friar Honoré. He and Friar Jean were quite close. I fear Jean's murder has affected Honoré's sanity.
Okay. Oh, there he is. You are the last clue.
God's will cannot be understood by mortal man. We search and pray and do the best we can. Small hints can be discerned, say, in the writings of prophets. I believe Nostradamus is one.
Well, yeah, but you're a murderer, so...
God's will cannot
No,
be understood
yes.
by mortal man.
I wish to accuse.
Search and pray and do the best we can. The conspirators were foretold to die in their sleep. Jean was victim of a fratricide. Is it murder to fulfill a prophecy?
Yes, yes it is. But yeah, that one's obviously pretty straightforward, but I don't like that, just because it's a tutorial one. So I get excited.
True, I tell you. Even this.
Alright,
He's a bit of his nut.
my reward.
Me. Arrest the madman. 9 times out of 10, you're right. Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, you get a bonus for getting the right accuser, but I don't think it's that big a deal if you get the wrong person. So we get the wooden hammer, which, you know, sounds terrible, probably is. I don't think I've ever used it. But yeah, so hang on. Yeah, so do the case summary. Friar Honor became obsessed with the predictions of Nostradamus and brought his friend Friar Jean into his obsession. Together they plotted to make one of Nostradamus' predictions come true. Honor poisoned a cask of wine, and Jean served it to the elder monks, the eldest of the branches. In a fit of remorse, Friar Jean decided to confess and was in the act of writing of this decision in his diary when he was surprised by Friar Honore, who then strangled Jean with his own rosary beads. Honore then attempted to burn a page from Jean's diary, but was seen by the vineyard worker, and ran off in a fright. Okay, and we've already read through all these, so it's all fine. Okay, that's that done. Fantastic. Just look at the time. 15 minutes or so, that's not too shabby. But yeah, which should open up all the murder mysteries across the map. So you can see a few over there. I think that, yeah, so there's another one here, the Ancestral Vengeance, so we'll get that done whenever we decide to clear out this area. We'll start off with the Nostradamus Enigma, Saturnus. But you can do these in whatever order that you want. But they're all quite interesting and a bit of fun to do. So you basically got to find these markings with the riddles. I wield two blades, flanked by justice and law. I strike true and fair, hour by hour, for monarchs and peasants alike. Okay. So this one is criminals. None of that, please. So we want to head up here. You'll be able to hear the riddle if you're close enough. But obviously this one just happens to be up here. So you've got to go right up to it and interact with it. Encircled by 24 petals of light, Our Lady of the Rose watches, silent as stone. All believers below, look to the lady lit by the setting sun. Look to the blossoming rose. So this one doesn't really take much explaining if you just have a little think about it. But in case you don't know, this happens to be on Notre Dame. Specifically the rose windows, I think it's that sort of massive circular window it's got on the front end. So it should be heading down this way. I'm hoping we're in the right direction. I think I am. So we should be able to see it pretty soon if I am. Yes, there she is. Okay, and there's the windows you could just see behind the gargoyles. I don't know if we'll be able to see it with the eagle vision from down here. Not quite, but it is up there. Notre Dame de Paris. La Liberté or la Mort. Yeah. Liberty or death, I think that means, isn't it? Come on. Up we go, Arno. See if we can see it now. Yes. There we go. Third riddle. Stay with Our Lady, standing between flowing waters. Count one from each book of the Pentateuch, from rose to transept. 5 arches, 5 wide open eyes, 5 nightmares. The last sits atop our treasure, the gate to the infinite. So I believe this one still, like I said, says stay with Our Lady. So, hang on. Can we climb up, please? Let's just decide to just stop while you're doing that, please. Come on. Just go a bit further, please. Come on. Stop. Oh, my word. So, I believe it's down on this end. Yeah, I just saw it on the floor there. There you go. That should be it, I think. There we go. Nice. Alright. So there's a few of them. So, the thing about the Cafe Theatre, we're not quite ready for that just yet. Okay, let's just fast travel back. I think everything else should be fairly contained for this area. Well, obviously the Paris stories might take us out a bit, but that's fine. Let's see. So I think what we're gonna do. So we've got use the old noggins. We'll grab this cockade and hopefully I can get this lock chest. Now this might be an issue because, well, obviously it depends what level it is. If it's level 2 or 3, we're probably not gonna be able to do it. I mean, they're possible, but they're it's very difficult. If you want to have like an half decent chance at it, then you're gonna need, you know, the required level of locksmithing. Okay, let's just whack that open. Might as well, we're in the right district. But also, yeah, I forgot to explain. Basically, what I'm going to be doing in terms of splitting up collectibles is I've calculated that of individual memories, there are 24 in this game that we've got left to go. So from sequence 3 to 12, there are 21 mirrors and there are 18 court missions. Now, what I'm going to do, obviously we've got less mirrors and court missions than main missions, but that's obviously fine. I want to make sure I get that done a decent way before we finish the game. I am going to be basically clearing out a borough, and then doing a memory, then doing a court mission, and I am going to be doing those court missions with Ron. We've agreed to do them together, so on some days you lucky bastards are going to get three videos of Ron in a week. But yeah, so we'll do the first one of those after completing memory 1 of sequence 3. Possibly immediately after, but it's going to be the first video of next week, so episode 6 is when we're going to be doing the court mission. But we'll be going through those one at a time. So I think there are 11 main missions, and then 7 heists. So we'll be doing them in that particular order. So that should be a bit of fun. Just grab this cockade wherever it appears to be at the very top, of course. I think. So on the way down, maybe. Could be in the sewers. I think it's in the sewers. Oh, bugger. Well, that's level 1, so we should be able to do that pretty easily. Okay, let's crack open this baby. There we go. Thank you. Seem used to, because they don't do it in the main Assassin's Creed Unity, but in... Oh, I can't.
What's the password?
Oh, crap.
What's the password?
I don't know what password, pal. Yeah, the cockade's downstairs. Well, that's going to be difficult then, isn't it? Okay, we'll grab this chest, just because it's a bit out of the way, and then we'll come back and deal with this Paris story. I nearly said Stranger Mission, then I'm like, nope, wrong franchise. Why are you getting... Why are you... I don't know. Why are you doing this to me, buddy? Don't need this. I've just got 1 level. Just go in, get the chest. There you go. There's no big fuss, is there? Maybe what I was saying before about the sewers in Dead Kings in the DLC. They have the sewers marked as a different location, like a different district, because there's 3 on surface level and 3 below level. Whereas obviously in this game they're all linked. Okay, can you bugger off please then? So I can interact. Thank you. Use the old noggins. Retrieve famous severed heads for Madame Tussaud.
I am Madame Tussaud. I'm adept at making wax figures and death masks. I promised the Assembly I would make masks of famous victims of the guillotine, It's grisly, but it was the only way to get out of prison. And now someone has stolen the heads I was given. Could you please find them for me?
Okay.
She sent me this letter.
Okay. Cher Madame, I have learned that a certain politician, flushed with pride in his role of overthrowing the Girondins, has procured the head of Jacques-Pierre Brissot, recently stolen from you. He works near the concierge, your devoted friend. Okay. Ah, you're upstairs.
Rumor has it that a soldier who guards Sainte-Chapelle wanted the head of Olympe de Gouges. He was in love with her from afar.
It's kind of creepy. Okay, and what about you?
The judge at the Palais de Justice, who condemned Jacques Hébert, apparently wanted Hébert's head as a trophy.
Well, we've got our locations. They're all pretty close together as well, which is convenient. Oh, I wish I could get that cockade, but it is what it is. Hey. Leave that man alone. There you go, pal. Have a good day. Just doing my daily assassin chores. Excuse me, folks. Oh no, I didn't want you to do that, Anna. But it's this one, isn't it? Up on the centre stage. Yay. That's a lot of work just for one of the heads. But okay. Alright, at least they're all in this area. So this should definitely be one of the Paris stars that contributes to the Palais de Justice region. Ah, okay. Just got it chilling on him, I suppose. Ooh. He's got a key on him. For what? Wait, I don't get it. What did I get the key for? He's got something. Oh. Fine, I'm not going to steal it, I'm going to loot it. This is the method that you chose, partner. Steal. Loot. Oh, here's the letter. Letter from M. Lemorte, Deputy of the Assembly, Captain Le Notre. I have purchased both heads from our friend. They are kept in chests in the concierge. I have the single key that opens them both. Ah. That's where it went. Okay, I thought it just had, like, the heads on the, What the... Seriously, I'd let you go, but... It's your fault. Yeah, I thought they just had them like attached to the belt, like Geralt would with like trophies. I've got another level. Crikey, with leveling those are quick. Okay, where are I? It could be near somewhere, isn't it? Oh, it's right up there. Why not? Why not, I hear you say? Could we get in through this end? Please? Arnold deems it what is preferred. He's just like, nope. I'm heading out. Sorry, Chuck. Wasn't your lucky shift. Okay, that's one head. What was he looking at here? Among other items, the list includes chest belonging to M. Lemaitre, Deputy of Paris, chest belonging to Captain Le Notre. Okay. That should be head number 3. They're very weird people, aren't they? I'm just going to put these heads in a box. Can you look after them for me? Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Okay. Let's go and speak to Madame Tussaud. You know, that sounds like the great name of a waxwork gallery, basically. Okay. Pick up the pace a little bit, Arno. Come on, I'd like to get it finished today, you know. But yeah, this is definitely going to be the last thing we do today. I wasn't even expecting it to be this long. But is there a chest? There is no haystack or anything, which is quite inconvenient if you ask me. Thankfully, we could do some cool parkouring, which is a great new addition to the game. I think I mentioned this in the past anyway. But rather than risking just, you know, dropping like a sack of flour. Oh, for goodness sake. So we'll do a nice little assassination drop on him then, but no such luck. What? Listen, piss off. I need to talk with Madame Tussaud. Can I interact with her? There's no conflict.
I have them. I can make the death masks and be safe. Oh, what a world in which we live.
Alright, that should be it. Yay, 750 francs. They said florins then. Wrong game. Okay, that is it. Kinda gutted we can't get this cockade, but it's fine. But yeah, that's a standalone one, but this one I think is about 3 or 4 different Paris stories, so it could take us a little bit longer with that one. But that's cool. That's cool. Let's have a look at our progress checker. So we've gone up to... We're still at 7% actually. We've gone up to... no, we haven't. We've got 2% of Paris stories, 7% murder mysteries, 5% Nostradamus Enigmas, chess 9%, artifacts 1%, cockades 8%, viewpoint 13%. Let's see... database. So case files, this is for Saturnus, so these are just the 3 riddles that we read, so nothing new there. People, Paris stories, Eugene Francois Vidocq, and Madame Tussaud. Pause and read if you're interested. Okay, locations, bridges, we've got Pont Notre Dame, Pont au Change, oh, churches, Notre Dame de Paris, about time you showed up. The Tinglet bells remit, so I don't scare the damage if it will be repaired. Okay. General, catacombs, even though it's quite insulting that this is the one place I want to explore so I can get the cockade, and it's just like, nope, but you can have the database entry for it though. So you got that going for you. Okay, let's see if we can get some more character customization. Gear loadout. So upgrade our sword a little bit, so we can't get that until we do the Battle of Seville. So we'll get this next. The basket-hilted sword. This type of sword was issued to new recruits into the Musketeers de la Garde. Alright. Cool. We'll try and upgrade at least a few things every episode, just so we don't end up bulk buying towards the end, although we might end up having to do that anyway. So we'll leave it at that. Equipment. Let's see, so we get the Les Zip Regiment hood, so we own that. So put that on and upgrade it. Okay, chest, the Prussian waistcoat, upgrade that. Forearms, so we got this from Uplay. The braces of Candia, so just upgrade those. Waist, the endorsed eagle belt. legs, the National Guard trousers. When do we get that? Heads will roll, okay. And leave outfits. Cool. Got a few new upgrades. Yeah, so obviously it'll impact what our note actually looks like, but gives us a chance to check everything out. So that's where we're going to end it for today. Next time we're just going to carry on working through the Ile de la Cité. We'll try and wrap up as many of these as we can. I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to do the memory, because I know, like I said, there's probably about 3 or 4 Paris stories attached to this one Madame Lemonnard's. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, before I wrap up, let me thank my amazing patrons. My £5+ patrons are Ron Hyler and Ever the Snake. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3+ patrons in the description down below. And on screen you'll see a credit to my £1+ patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It's truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help with the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to join those patrons, you can find a link in the description down below to my Patreon page. But you don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video. And I will see you guys in episode 6. Bye guys.